We are back again in our plumbing ads account, and we are going to be talking today about ad extensions, which are now called ad assets. So we're going to go in and talk about these. What I did for this one is I went ahead and created these in advance because just didn't want to have you guys hearing me typing and just going through that. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour here, and then we're going to talk about ad extensions. Also, sometimes you'll hear them called site links, but there's a couple different versions of these. Let's go ahead and look right here. So I did a Google search ahead of time. So on site links, right? So a guide to site link extensions. And I literally typed in Google Ads site links, and then SEMrush or SEMrush, however you want to say it, popped up here. And this is a perfect example of site links, or like I said, extensions or assets. Sometimes you'll call them that. So right here. And I, by the way, love that they highlighted this scary good keywords, especially around Halloween, but leave it to somebody in the paid search or in the search industry to do the best possible site link. If you look right here, these make your ad appear bigger. And the other reason you might want to do these is because not only do they make your ad look bigger, it takes up more space, things like that. It also provides more information right there on the page to help that user click. And when I say help that user click, keep in mind, clicks are not the goal. The goal is those conversions. But before you make it to a conversion, you want to click. So if that person is ready to convert and Google has decided, let's show the ad, you obviously need them to click to go ahead and get over and do that conversion action. I am not by any stretch of the imagination telling you you're doing this to get clicks, you're doing this to get conversions, but the click takes place before that conversion takes place. This is a good example of what a site link is. And again, we're going to go ahead and look at all the options to make your ad bigger. But another reason why you might want to do these is because if you do these, potentially you could pay less because your ad is of better quality than the competitor. And that is something to consider. Also, that making sure that you fill out all these pieces of information could mean that your ad has a better quality score, which means that you pay less than maybe the person that is further down. So there is a potential that SEMrush or SEMrush could be paying less in this top spot than WordStream right here in the bottom, potentially. Just something to consider. You want everything going for you when you build your ads accounts to make sure that they're built in the best possible way. Let's pop right back into this demo account right here. And I am going to X out of this for the example. And we're going to go into these assets and all the places where you can put them. And you can see, like I said, I started doing this ahead of time. You can put in your business name, your logo. You can actually do images and things like that. So we're going to go right in here to site links. And I just showed you that example. And we're going to hit the edit button. We're going to edit and look at how I put these all in and see how they show right here down below. Home plumbing services, whether you have a leaky faucet. And I put in all that extra information. And then this is what they look like. Home plumbing services, whether you have a leaky faucet, and those are the descriptions. And again, you can have 4 of these. I put 1 as an example, but you can add 4 more, and then the best ones will show up right there. Here's another preview. And again, you have that opportunity to put 4. I just added 1 for the example, but you can go ahead and add those right there. There's an example of it not showing the descriptions line and only the headline. Sometimes it'll only show the headline. Sometimes it'll show all the descriptions. And cancel out of that and go on to the next one. The next one right here is called a call out. And right here, you'll see I'm just going to go in and edit this. Coupons available. Friendly service. You can basically add in different call outs and things that you want to highlight, and this is how they will show up. You can tell right here, coupons available, friendly service, reliable plumbing, and family owned. And these are just certain things I want to call out about my business. And then right here, they're in your ad. This is how they would show up. You know, they don't always show all of them. And again, you can see right here, I added these callouts. And you can add more, and Google, again, will rotate like a Tetris game and put in the best possible callouts that will help go ahead and get that conversion. The next one is a structured snippet, which is basically, again, more information. And we're going to go in and edit this. I chose neighborhoods because this is a local plumber. What all neighborhoods do they serve? And again, you can add more and more, and the best possible version of this is going to show up. So let's look at the previews on this one. Again, we have neighborhoods Lancaster, Columbus, Dublin, Powell. You know, you could add Clintonville, the different areas around Columbus, the different suburbs that you serve, and the best possible version will show up. showing my site link again, showing the phone number, which I put in, and so on and so forth. All of these things are putting every possible best foot forward in your ads campaigns to go ahead and get that business for you at the best possible cost. And all of these things, and I say it all the time in the videos, let the data decide. It's sort of like you want to try these things. You want to do everything you possibly can to set your campaigns up well. But at the end of the day, if the data is not matching up, then you do not have to continue down the path that you are. And if you look here, you can do other things. You can do models, shows, styles, types. Maybe you're offering different types of plumbing services. I mean, you do you on this, but these are just my initial recommendations. And then at the end of the day, once you've started, you let that data drive that. And again, you can put in this call extension. I pulled that directly off of the landing page in this example. And then the person can actually click and call right from your ad. And then you can go ahead and get that conversion directly from your ad as well. And then right here, I don't recommend using lead form. That could be a whole nother video on why I don't recommend that. You could put your location if you have a physical location, and you could drive visits into your location. You can even do your prices. I did an example of this right here where I said, we offer, again, I made up these numbers, home services starting at $78 an hour, pipe repair, if you link to your pricing page, and you can see, people can go in here and they can see, what are the prices. I mean, that is wonderful. Can you imagine if you yourself was looking for a plumber and then right there, the hourly rates were right there? And I don't think what I see, and again, this is just my experience having been in the industry so long, I rarely will see this level of sophistication among small businesses, unfortunately. And I don't know if it is because either the business owner is doing it themselves, or they're having somebody that hasn't been doing this for so long doing it, or maybe they can't afford somebody with more experience, or maybe they're just not aware and not taking the time and steps to go the extra mile. And I think that's why I'm making a lot of these videos, is I want to empower you and teach other people how to go the extra mile in their campaigns and get the most possible value out of them. And it is always, always about trying these things and then following the data. I think I say that, I've probably said it 10 times in this video alone, but that is really what you want to do here. And once you do run these, you will end up seeing how many impressions these get. What's the cost? Did they get the clicks? What is the click-through rate of the ad that included that extension? So again, always something you could do. And then I noticed on this particular one, there was a sale. You can add the sale. We'll look at this. And you can add the dates that the sale is going on, or you can not add the dates. Like if you just want people to know there's a sale and then sort of have that, oh my gosh, the sale might end, you can take this off. You can say none, and then what you can do is you can go in here and you can schedule it to only run for certain days. I personally, when I was doing e-com accounts, I did not like to put the dates on because maybe I'd be running a sale for 2 to 3 weeks and I wanted people to buy right then and there. I didn't want them to be like, the sale's going on 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to not worry about this. I want to have that urgency there. But again, these are all things that you can do in your campaigns. And I will start showing you more and more tricks on this channel of different ways that you can get your campaigns running in the best possible way. All right, that is all for now. I'm gonna, in this video, you have now learned what ad assets are, how to add the additional features under your ads, get the most out of your campaigns, and then hopefully pay a little bit less. But if you're not paying less, you're just going to show up better when the customer is Googling about your business, which is really, really important. All right, have a good day. Bye, guys.